Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Money Mike, and I'm making this video pretty much as a reaction video to what happened on Raw last night. So, a former WWE champion did return on the show, and it was Jinder Mahal. And yes, it's 2024, and WWE is still using the outdated foreign heel hates America trope. So Jinder Mahal runs down America, and out came The Rock. The Rock came out, he returned, he did the usual Rock promo, got the crowd to call Jinder a douchebag. It's, pretty much almost similar to what he did with Austin Theory on SmackDown about a month or two ago. Just similar, and this was very similar. The Rock was at the Rose Bowl. There was a picture that actually came out before, during the day, with The Rock and Nick Khan being at the Rose Bowl, which gave away the fact that The Rock would be returning on Raw later that night. They were in San Diego, a couple hours drive from where the Rose Bowl was, so it was pretty easy for The Rock to get to San Diego for the show. He laid the smackdown on Jinder Mahal, but then he said something that shook the entire WWE universe. The wrestling world is talking about it, so I want to give my take on this real quick. And I wanted to sleep on it because, boy, I don't know, there's a lot of mixed reaction, I guess, so to speak, depending on how you are about Cody Rhodes and him finishing his story, and I'll get into all of that later here. But, real quick before I get into all that, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, as I will be posting more wrestling content on this channel throughout the year as we head into Wrestlemania 40. And I will do like a whole rebrand of the channel, so make sure you like and subscribe today. And a video on the Women's Royal Rumble will be out on Friday, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But let's talk about The Rock for a little bit here. So The Rock, like I said, The Rock came back, he did his thing, but at the end of the promo, he grabs the microphone and he tells us that he's hungry, he's going to go, let me see if I can get the actual quote here on my phone. He was asking the fans, should he go sit in the booth? Should he go sit at the bar? Hey, maybe have a beer with Stone Cold Steve Austin at the bar. Maybe that's what he was talking about. I don't know. Or what everybody is talking about. Or should he sit at the head of the table? Which is why I got my Roman Reigns shirt on, because it's happening, folks. We're getting Rock versus Roman Reigns. Now, the question is this going to be at WrestleMania? That's what everybody seems to be debating here. And, there was this report that came out a few weeks ago. The Australian government has, there was a report that they went to WWE and basically said, hey, we want The Rock at this show. Well, fast forward to last night. The Rock basically calls out Roman Reigns, and, I see a lot of fans debating, shouldn't this be a WrestleMania match? And to me, I don't mind that WWE is boosting up other premium events with dream matches like this. In the last couple years, we've seen WWE making an effort to make other premium live events feel special. We had Backlash last year. in Puerto Rico. We had Elimination Chamber last year in Montreal. The fact that I'm saying that this was last year is absolutely insane. It's 2024 already. But when you look at all these international shows that WWE is doing, and they make them feel important. That's why, to me, we're going to get an international WrestleMania. I don't know where that's going to take place. I don't know if WWE is going to try to get into Wembley Stadium themselves for a WrestleMania. Are they going to go somewhere else for a WrestleMania? But there's going to be an international WrestleMania. The way that WWE has been going big on these international events and making them feel important. Now you're going to add, it's funny, in the video I did yesterday, talking about the preview for day one, and I mentioned the idea of Rhea Ripley, headlining the Elimination Chamber show in the main event. I guess we can throw that out the window now, right? I think that would be cool if Rhea Ripley did main event the Elimination Chamber in Australia. I think that would be cool. But I'm starting to think, you line up the rumors that the Australian government wants The Rock at the Elimination Chamber, coupled in with the fact that The Rock, for the first time, has acknowledged Roman Reigns in the storyline and, all this stuff. It's lining up to be looking more like it's at the Elimination Chamber opposed to WrestleMania. Now, we do know Roman Reigns on SmackDown this Friday will be there, most likely to confront whoever wins that triple threat match between Randy Orton, AJ Styles, and LA Knight. Likely it's going to be Randy Orton, but it's going to set up a very interesting final days if Cody Rhodes does indeed finish his story. His last opponents, basically, for Roman's title run is going to be Randy Orton, The Rock, and then Cody Rhodes. I mean, to me, I think this is the best solution to the problem. I know a lot of people were saying, oh, well, what about Cody finishing his story? And, oh, we're going to put off another year. And, WWE wants Roman to get Hulk Hogan's record. And that would mean if he does go chase... If Roman chases Hogan's record, well, he would have to hold the title until the fall of 2024. And let's be honest, I think a lot of us fans, I think we're tired of the part-time champion stuff. Roman Reigns became a double champion and then basically became a part-timer. Like, he took over Brock's schedule. So, I think this is the best solution to the problem. Yeah, you could argue that it can be that it should be at WrestleMania because The Rock and Roman is such a big deal. But I think this is the best solution for everybody involved, for Cody Rhodes, for the future of WWE, where they will have 2 world champions on a full-time basis following WrestleMania. And this basically confirms and so if you go back to when Rock was on Pat McAfee's show in Colorado, The Rock confirmed that Cody Rhodes winning the Royal Rumble and facing Roman Reigns at last year's WrestleMania was not the original plan. The Rock basically confirmed that Cody Rhodes was a backup plan. That The Rock had already agreed to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39, but because plans fell through, for whatever reason, he said that it was something to do with the story. They couldn't come up with a story, which is kind of weird because, The story is already there, head of the table, your cousins. Like literally, you're fighting over who's the head of the table in the family. Not really sure how that doesn't quite work for a story enough, but I digress. So The Rock returned. Now it looks like we're going to get our match. We're going to get both matches in the same year. In about like a month or two, almost 2 months apart. Rock versus Roman, Roman versus Cody. We're going to get them both in the same year. Leave your comments below. What do you guys think of The Rock returning last night and wanting to sit at the head of the table? Comment below, and again, hit that like and subscribe button for more wrestling content. I will see you guys on Friday when I discuss the Women's Royal Rumble.